Well, welcome to Thailand. My name is Bernard. I'm from Belgium and I live in Thailand since 2003. I worked for university and retired in 2017. Then we decided to come here in the Loei Province. Actually, Loei is my wife's hometown. And as you can see, behind me are our rubber trees, my car, the house. As you can see, there is no grid, no power. So we are on solar cells. This is what I'm going to explain. No water either, but we have two deep wells. And the tank there is for to get some pressure, in the house. Okay, behind me on that barn, you can see two systems. In fact, we have three, really four solar systems if I consider the deep well pump. The first system is a 1 kilowatt system, and you can see four 250 watt panels, the last row on the roof. And the bigger ones is for the second system, 3.5 kilowatt, with 10 solar panels, 325 watt each. So this is, I must say, this is for timely reasons, because we started building the house while I was still working in Chonburi. So we first needed to have some power, hence the first 1 kilowatt system, and at the same time I bought a diesel generator. Here behind me we have the last array with four panels for 625 watt panels. And this is actually, this powers my PowMr solar controller inverter. I'm going to explain a bit later. Okay, let's start with the first system. This is a PowMr Keeper solar charge controller, which replaces a normal one, because in the past I had lead-acid batteries. Now I have some lithium iron phosphate batteries, unfortunately not from PowMr. Above, it's a bigger controller. This is for my second system, a 3.5 kilowatt with a 96 volt battery bank. And here you have both inverters. The smaller one is 1 kilowatt and the bigger one is 3.5 kilowatt. About the batteries, here I have 8 batteries, 150 mAh. Those are gel batteries I bought in October 2024. And look, production, well, it's full of dirt from the big touquet. Those are big lizards that can come here at night. Look, sulfate, not even 1 year, and there's no warranty on those batteries. And this one is also beginning. So the reason why this year I'm going to replace them. I'm going to replace the whole system. So I have to replace the controller, the inverter, and the batteries. That's the next step, the next project. Here you have various breakers. As you can see, now it's quite sunny, we have 110 volt. The maximum I can have here is 121, but even then, at night, well, what remains in the battery is 104 or 105 volts only. And so here you have the breakers, as usual. And this is a bit tricky to explain. The purpose of this is to change my PV array to be able to use one deep well power. So I have to close this one and change to this one and in that case I can use the pump here. So now the pump is running, but I'm not going to do that right now. And right here I have two transfer switches. The first one is to change from, now it's power cell generator, and if I want to use, for instance, I can do it just to show you that I can use the 1 kilowatt system here. I can power the house providing there are no, my wife is not ironing the clothes or using washing machine or so, but if you only have some lights and fans and the fridges, it's okay. So what I have to do is just use a transfer switch, and now the house is on the small system. So this is for the system number 1 and number 2. So here I have my 3.2 kilowatt 24 volt PowMr solar inverter charger. That device works perfectly. I'm very happy with that system. That's the reason why I'm going to replace what you saw in the other room, the 96 volt system, by a 6.2 kilowatt inverter charger and a 51, or I mean, let's say 48 volt system for the batteries. So here, now you saw in the other room, I put the house on the small 1 kilowatt inverter. Now, as you can see, this one, the batteries are full. What I'm going to do, just simply going to use this system. So here you have the usual inverters. The usual breakers. So these are the breakers for the solar array here, the four panels, 60, 125 watt each. So use the usual breaker, the anti-surge, the grounding, I mean classical stuff, and then it goes from here into the house. I'm using water pipes because they are stronger than the usual electrical conduits, so it's fine, it works fine too. So here you can see how I made this stand. Trees, those are rambutans. There, that's a mango tree, that's an orange tree, that's the jungle. Those, I need to clean this. So again, the first array, as you can see, the panels are quite dirty. Well, I'm 73 years old, it's difficult, I'm not going to climb on the roof. So at the end you have 4 250 watt panel for the 1 kilowatt system, then 10 panels, 325 watt each. The breakers and 2 meters for the consumption. We are using, I'm recording the value since 2020, and actually the gliding average is 5 kilowatt hours a day, but if I consider the last 2 years, it's a bit more, it's 5.5. Initially I got, oh, those are the lizards I'm talking about, small ones, there are bigger ones. So I had two systems, one with small fuse with only 6 amps and the other one 16 amps, because actually initially I wanted to use 1 kilowatt and 3.5 kilowatt at the same time, but now everything is on one circuit, so this is a bit redundant. And you may notice they are always plus minus, and well, I mean line and neutral, because first in Belgium, that's the standard, we need to have 2 breakers for each line, And besides this, I noticed here in Thailand that those inverters, they have electricity on both wires, so that's why it's like that. Now about the appliances, we have one fridge in this room. I'm mainly using the freezer because, as you can see, it's almost empty. I'm using this one to make sausages. The reason is this one actually went down. We called the local service, they did not come, so I found a local guy to repair it, and in the meantime I had to buy another one, which explains why we do have two fridges. So because the first was out of order, any repair, I had to buy a new fridge. That's this one here. No lights for the freezer, unfortunately. We also have a microwave oven. This appliance, I always explain my wife to use it only when we have very sunny weather, because it's a 1000 watt. It can actually empty the batteries quite rapidly, but it's okay. It's okay with the lithium batteries. It's far better than with lead-acid batteries. Also have many household appliances. A big mixer to make my bread, and of course you saw the kids' washing machine, and all the lights, video cameras, lights over everywhere. Well, besides the two fridges, we also have a deep freezer here, a small one. There's not so many items in there. Some bread, salmon, fish, some pork. Well, just to show what I can power with my solar system. Now this is my first deep well, and this pump actually pump water from those jars over there into the tank uphill that you could notice in the beginning of the video. In a nutshell, an overview of the system: the PowMr solar controller inverter, 3.2 kilowatt, 24 volts. The breakers, transfer switch, and the batteries. So as you may remember, I do have two main systems here. In the other place, the 3.5 kilowatt with the gel batteries that I'm going to replace, and this one here with lithium batteries with the PowMr solar controller inverter. I'm very happy with this system, I must say. The way I'm managing my consumption, I'm using this device in daytime, and in the evening I'm switching using the transfer switch here. I'm switching to the other system there, but I can tell you, when I come here in the evening, I still have more than 90% in the battery, so in fact I could let this go overnight. My plan, the project for this year, is to replace the 96 volt battery bank, the 150 amp hours batteries, also the controller and the inverter, and I want to buy a PowMr 6.2 kilowatt 48 volts device to replace the other system, because I'm so happy with this one, I must say. That's fantastic. I highly recommend this device. So thank you for watching my video. I hope you could understand the different settings here and the reason why I'm doing so. And I can tell you, I'm really happy with this system. If you have any question, if this video is posted on YouTube, don't hesitate to ask questions. I'm going to reply, of course.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.